Hello and welcome back to another episode on learning how to make websites using WordPress. You're still with me, Muhindo Mbark, as your tutor, and today we are going to resume from where we stopped at in the previous video. So what are we going to look at today? Without wasting much time, we shall look at the linked products, we shall look at the downloadable products, we shall look at the virtual product, and many more. So we have a lot to cover, so let's begin. So without wasting much time, you can see I'm already at my shop. Those who watched the previous video, they understand this position. If you didn't watch the previous video, please I recommend you to pause this video and go back, watch the previous videos, and so that you should be on the same level with us. Yeah, you can find the links of the previous video in the description of this video. So let's start our today's business. I hope we are on the same level. So you can see I'm in my shop, and these are the products that I have. So we begin with the linked products. What are the linked products? Linked products, these are products that are related to the other. For example, I'll show you this shop. You see, when I'm looking at this product, they'll show me the related products in the bottom. So those are what we call the linked product in WooCommerce. But if I'm trying to preview this product, let me show you. This is my shop. I'm going to preview this product. You'll see they are showing me irrelevant product, and here there's no any related product that is recommended for here. But the product that they're trying to show me, they are products which are not even in the same category. So if you want to relate the products, like for example, I always tell you, if someone is buying a remote controller for the TV, then you can recommend for them to buy the batteries for that remote controller. Okay, so to do that, it means that you have linked the remote controller with the batteries of the remote controller. I'll give you another example. I always tell you that when I bought this microphone, you cannot see it. When I bought this microphone, it was separate, but they related it. They say, hey, you're buying that microphone, maybe you like the cable. So they linked the cable of the microphone with the with the microphone itself. So that is what we call linked product. Maybe you can say when someone is buying, let us say like when someone is buying a TV, you can link that TV with a TV stand. Like maybe, hey, you're buying this Sony TV, we think you may like the Sony TV stand. So you link the product of the of a TV with its related stand. Not someone like is buying TV, then you show them that maybe you may need to buy books also. Those are not related to each other. Like for example, if someone is buying a book, you can relate to them that, hey, you may need to buy you may need to buy a pen. So that's how you can link a product. Maybe when someone is buying toothbrush, you may say, hey, you may need to buy also a toothpaste. So by doing that, it means that you're linking your products. So you can link your product in different ways, so it can be as creative as you want, as much as you want. So that you should use that power of linking the products. So for example, if someone is previewing this product, all short sleeve shirt, I want to relate to him that he may like this short sleeve shirt. You see, he's previewing this all sleeve shirt. Then I may read his mind and hey, since he's previewing this short sleeve shirt, I'm going to relate to him that maybe he may like the men's African print shirt. So I'm going to link this product with this product. So what am I going to do? I'm going to edit this product. To edit this product, I can simply come here on edit. You know, when you preview a product, you can edit here, okay? Or you can come to your products in your dashboard. You come to products here, and then you go to the product that you want, which is the Olu short sleeve. So I click on the Olu short sleeve. After clicking on the Olu short sleeve, I'll be able to do what? To edit it. So in this part of editing, I am going to link this product with this one, the men's African. So to do that, I will come and in this tab of of linked products. We have looked at the rest, but this one linked product, you did not look at it. Okay, so I'll click on the linked product. So here we have what we call upsells. So if you move your mouse here, they'll tell you what is meant by upsells. For example, here they're saying, let me zoom so that you can see clearly. They're saying upsells are products which you recommend instead of the current product viewed, instead of the current viewed product. For example, products that are more profitable or better quality or more expensive. For example, if someone is trying to preview a fake product, maybe it's a duplicate product, you can show them the original products. So we do that by linking them. So if you want to show them a better product, we put there inside the upsells. So we have another one called cross sales. So if you move your mouse over here, they'll tell you cross sales are products which you promote. For example, the product that you want to promote, that you want to be sold, based on the current product, which is based on the current product that is being viewed. So we put that one inside the inside the upsells. So inside the cross sales, like a product which is you want to sell very fast than the other, that you want to be shown many times when someone is previewing a certain product, we put that one inside the cross sales. So I'm going to add here the upsells. This is a all short sleeve. I'm going to add there the men's main African print, because I already have it. Okay, I already have this main African print. It's a short sleeve, so I want to recommend it here. So to do that, I'll simply come here and type the 3 letters. I'll just try to type the name. So when I try to type the name, they will suggest for me here the products which are inside my products list, and then I'll have to select the one that I want. For example, I'll type just men, and then you can see I have to select this one, main African print. So because this one is also a short sleeve shirt. So if I want to add another one, I can add. So by doing that, I am linking those products to these ones using upsells. So it means that they will be recommended when someone is previewing this product. So you see, I've done I've updated. So if I come and refresh here, you will see you may also like. You see, this part was not there. So you see, you may also like, it has come. These are related products, but we are looking at you may also like. Can you see? You may also like is the product that we have done that we have linked using the upsells. So instead of, even when it's previewing this product, we have selected a specific product that we want him to buy. So if it was maybe the kids dress, then you could have shown here some other kids dresses that are related to this product. So you can do that in many different ways. I can even add more upsells if I want. So what are the cross sales? So cross sales, these are the products that you're doing that you're promoting. Let me assume that I'm promoting this product. I want it to be bought. I want to be shown when someone is previewing this product of Olu. So what I'll do, I'll just know the name. So I'll come here and come to cross sales and put Amaka. It's called Amaka African print. So I'll select that one. I can even add more and more. And then after I update. So when I update and come and refresh, you'll see the Amaka has been put at the first. Before it was at the last, but here it has been put at the first. Also, when this product, if he buy this product, and when he will be checking out here, when he's checking out, checkout. You see here on the checkout, they will. On the cart. I was not saying checkout. I'm meaning cart. When he's previewing the cart, you see this product is being promoted. It is being advertised that, hey, you may also be interested in this product. So those are what to call that we call the cross sales. Okay, if you want to advertise a certain product, you have to put it inside the cross sales of other products. So in simple terms, that's how we link products. Okay, we link product by either putting them in the upsells and the cross sales. Upsells, what will it do? It will be recommended when someone is previewing a specific product that you linked with, and then the cross sales, it will be displayed inside the what, inside the checkout, when someone is previewing the what, the checkout. So that's done for the linked products. So we come to the downloadable products, which are called the what, the digital products. Okay, so what is a digital product though? Okay, what is a virtual product? We call them digital product, virtual product, downloadable products. Okay, in simple terms, we call them virtual products. So Woocommerce gives us ability to sell virtual products. Virtual products, these are the kind of products that you don't need to deliver. They are intangible products that someone does not want to touch. For example, I'll give you an example of a what, of a virtual product. Maybe you're selling some PDFs, okay, like you've written PDF and then you're selling this PDF. Someone has to buy them. So Woocommerce can give you the ability of doing that. Remember, PDF, they're not printable, they are soft copies. So if you're selling a soft copy, Woocommerce can give you ability to do that, and those soft copies are the ones that we call what, virtual products. Maybe you're selling some videos, okay, or maybe you're selling some tutorials, maybe you're selling just things that are not touchable. The soft copies are the ones that we call digital products. So among the digitals, we can have music. Maybe you're a musician and you want to make a shop that will sell your music. So those music, remember, they are not physical things. They are just something, a file that someone will download and listen to. So by doing that, then you will need to create a what, a virtual product. So, or we call it virtual product, we call them digital product. So the question is, how do you create a digital product? So I have a song that I want to sell inside my what, inside my shop, and that song is called Aje by Alikiba. Okay, so I'm going to put that song, and I will allow the user or the customer to download that song only when they have paid, and I have confirmed their payment, and then I'll be able to allow them to download the product. So I'll come to new product, just like they always add product. So everything will be the same, like the way we did everything in the previous video. So I don't need to explain everything again. Just I'll put here the song name. Okay, so I can, maybe I'm selling an album, a music album. I can put it, you know, now this music album is not a physical thing, someone will have to download, so you can also put it there. But me, I'm selling a single song, so it is called Aje, and it was sung by a singer called Ali Kiba. Okay, so Aje by Ali Kiba. Okay, so after doing that, I'll come and say these other things, you already know them. So I'll set the what, the image to represent this song. So I'll come and upload it. I already have some image for that. I think it is somewhere here. Downloads. Okay, so I will come and search for Aje. Where is it? Did I delete it? It's in desktop, and then inside I think. Okay, it is here. It is here. Okay, it is here. So this is the cover photo. Okay, I can rename here everything. I already shown you this. Okay, so this is Alikiba Aje. This is the cover photo for the song. So after setting all this, now let us go to the main part. Maybe I'm selling this song 750 taka without any discount. So if I don't want to put any discount, I just leave that original price. So all the rest I'll leave them. But now, how shall we change this product to be a digital product? To change this product to be a digital product, you click here on downloadable. So when you click on downloadable, they'll bring for you this form. Okay, so I can, you see, I can enable, I can disable, I can enable, I can disable. So when I make this product downloadable, I'll be able to do what? To fill this form. You see this extra thing that's been added there, this one. Okay, so I'll add the files that I want to sell in this virtual product. So I have to click on add file, and maybe I want to begin by putting the what, the product original photo. So I can say product, Aje cover photo. maybe. Okay, so I'll select the cover photo, so I'll choose. So there can be as many products as you want, and you sell them in a group or as single. So I can select this one, cover photo, I'll put it there. So if I want to add another file, I just simply click here on add. So now I need to add the real MP3 song. Okay, so add a MP3 audio. So to do that, I'll click here on choose, and then I will get the audio, which is here, and upload it to my to my website. So it is a bit heavy, like 6 MBs, so that's why it's a bit slow, but it's okay. It has been uploaded 3 MBs. So I'll say insert. So you see this link has been added here. So if I have more and more products that I want to sell, maybe it is a CD album and I have many songs that I'm selling it together in this same product, I can just simply click on add, and they will be added. Maybe you made a tutorial and you want this tutorial someone to access it after doing what? After selling, after paying some amount of money, so, or after buying this tutorial. So it is a virtual product, so you don't need to do what you don't need to deliver it. Like it's an untouchable product, so you can add those tutorials as many as you can, or those digital files as many as you can here. Okay, so we come here now. What is the meaning of virtual? Here the downloadable part will be visible. I mean, the shipping part will be visible, because maybe you're selling an album song, you're selling the CD and the soft song, the physical CD and the soft song. So if you leave the shipping, it means that this shipping will be considered, even the shipping price will be considered, maybe shipping for the CD. But if you don't want to put the shipping, it's just a 100% digital object. If you don't want to put the shipping, then you disable this virtual, you take this virtual. Then when you put virtual, you see the shipping part will be gone, meaning that this product, you don't need to be shipped. Okay, so by doing that, you will have set your your virtual product. But if there are some things that you want to do to set as to set as deliverable, that you will have to ship to the buyer, then you have to leave this one here, and then the shipping price will be charged. But if there is no shipping price, I'll just leave it the way it is, that the shipping price should not be charged. So by doing that, I'll have created my virtual product. Then I'll have to do what? To publish it, the digital product. Now let us go to the shop and see. So I'll come here and click on shop. Then you'll see this is our digital product has been added there. So if I click here, I will be able to see the digital product, but I cannot see those links. I cannot see the links until I do what? Until I purchase this product. Then I'll be able to see the links that will enable me to download to download the MP3 and the cover photo. So that is all about the downloadable product and the virtual product, which we call the digital product. So we proceed to something else. Okay, this digital product will have a lot to look at it, but at this moment I'll pause it at this moment. Okay, we shall look at it there in future as we proceed. Okay, so we come to something called attributes. Okay, so you remember attributes they were extra information that we are using to put on our products. Remember, like if you want to trace the color of a product, the material of a product, the manufacturer of a product, the size of a product, these things Woocommerce does not give them to us. Okay, because Woocommerce is diverse, so you have to configure it on your own. But you remember in the previous video, we could set these attributes here, but we could not access those attributes anymore. So if you want to manage your own attributes, you simply come here to Woocommerce and then attributes. I repeat, if you want to manage the attributes, you come to Woocommerce and then come to attribute. So maybe you're selling spare parts of a car, then there's something that you may want to know about the spare parts of a car, some attributes of spare parts of a car. For example, the manufacturer, the year when it was manufactured, the warranty, the what else the brand, the I don't know, the lifespan. Maybe those there are some attributes that you may need to know about the about spare parts. Maybe you're selling books. Maybe it's a bookstore. Then there's something that you have to include in your bookstore. I mean, in the bookstore, some attributes about the books, like you have to include the author, you have to include the number of pages of a book, you have to include the language of a book, you have to include maybe the genre of that book. Okay, so there are things that you may want to include over inside the book. Those things you add them inside what we call attributes. Now, for example, mine is a fashion shop. I'm selling dresses and clothes. So there's also something that I may want to include inside my There are some attributes that I may want to include inside my shop that are regarding dresses. Of course, if it is dress, then I don't need to include even the something like the number of pages, because I don't need to include things like author. Okay, but if it's a shop for selling clothes, then I may need to include, for example, a material of a cloth. So to do that, I'll come to products and then attributes, and then I'll be able to add my attributes. So maybe I'll need to include the material of a product, then I'll click it here, and then that product will be added here. Material. Maybe I want to include the size of a product. Okay, so I'll write size and then add it here. Maybe I want to include the manufacturer, whether it is Adidas, whether it is Gucci, whether it is Versace, manufacturer. So I may need to include that, so I'll include it, then it will be there. Then I may need to include something like color of the product, the colors of the product, then I will include it there. So these are some of the attributes that me, who is dealing in garments, may want to include inside my inside my shop. Okay, now this attribute will have possible values. For example, what are the possible values of colors? We may have black, yellow, red, green, white, blue. So if I want to put what are the possibilities of manufacturers? We can have Versace, we can have Gucci, we can have I don't know, manufacturers of the clothes. Those are the ones that I know, the international ones. We can have who else you can mention? Okay, we can come to material of different clothes. We have cotton, we have nylon, we have some clothes that are made of silver. So those are the possibility values that they can come here. Then we have the size we don't need to specify. Some size vary. Maybe if I want to put specific size, maybe like 25, 20, 35, 30, so I can also have those specific values. So to manage those values, you come here to configure. Okay, so when you click on configure, then you'll put all the possible colors for you. So for example, I can put black. I can describe this black. Okay, here, then I'll add it there. Then you see black has been added. I can put maybe red, it will be added. I'll put yellow, and maybe I'll put green. So those are the three possible colors, okay, that I want to be using on different clothes. I have green, and then blue, and then pink. Oh, those are enough. Those are enough. Those are enough colors. Okay, so I'll come back to to attributes. You can click here where they can take you back to to attributes. Okay, so when I click on attributes, you'll see here under colors I have different possible colors listed here. We come to manufacturers. Not to let me search here. Garments manufacturers. better than Gucci. Okay, so let us look at brands which are better than Gucci. Most popular luxury fashion brands. So, but you have to put the real one that you're really selling. We have Gucci is number 1. So we have Gucci. So I'll have here to manufacturer. I'll add Gucci. So I hope you know that. So that's one of them. There is what? Louis Vuitton. Vuitton. Okay, so but for you have to write to add the real ones. You don't mean I'm just using the international ones, but for you, if you have your local manufacturers in your country, so you can add those manufacturers here that who are supplying, those who are supplying you your real products. Where is Versace? I cannot even see Versace. Chanel. At least Rolex, at least I know it. Okay. And then I'll put Versace. I think that's the spelling. Anna. Better than Versace. Is that the spelling? Versace. Okay, so let's see other products which are competing with Versace. Okay, so that's the spelling, and I'll add it. So these are different manufacturers that can supply me. So if they are shoes, you can add Adidas, you can add Nike, you can Nike, they call it Nike, they call it Nike. You can add other manufacturers of what? Of shoes. And then me, I'm in clothes, that's why I put the so material. So on material, you see here, if I click on material, I'll be able to edit it. Okay, so sorry, if I come here to material, there's something that I did not show you. When I click on edit material, there's something that I did not show you. Here it is enable archives. So enable archives is like you want to enable the grouping of this product. For example, you may want to group products according to the what? To their materials. So if someone wants the products of cotton, that cotton will be clickable, and then it will be shown all the products which are made of what? Of cotton. So to do that, you have to put this one archivable. I mean enable archives. So it will be able to store the archives or the groups of these products according to these attributes. But you don't need to make archives for every attribute. For example, the archive of color. Not someone will search in your products according to colors. I don't think so. But you can search according to material. But if you want to, you can enable archives. I'll show you when I'm previewing this. Okay, so let us put different materials, possible materials. So to do that, I'll click on the materials, and I'll start adding different materials. Maybe cotton. I can even come and search here cloth materials names. So I have cotton, have silk. Let me look at more. This is cotton. I already put that one. We have silk, we have linen. I have linen, so I'll add it. We have wool fabric. Wool fabric. So you have to add the real one that you're dealing with inside your what? In your shop. Don't just come and copy paste. Okay, leather. Yeah, I had forgotten that one. Leather material. So maybe you may want someone to search by leather. So nylon. Yeah, that one I cannot leave it. Nylon. So those have. When you come back to attributes, then you see under material, I have put different possible attributes of the product. So let us go and to our products and give them some different attributes. Maybe I will edit this product and give it different attributes. So to add the attributes, I'll simply come to the attributes tab here. So when I click on the attribute tabs, I'll be able to see. When I click here, I'll be able to see the attributes that I created before. Maybe I want to give it colors, so I'll click on colors and then say add. then they'll show me here different colors that we created before. Can you see? Those are the options that you create. Maybe I have available in black and red. Okay, so it means that this product will be available in those colors. So if I want to add new, I can as well add new by typing here if I don't have that value here. Okay, for example, I don't have purple and I want to add the possibility of purple here, so I can add the purple, and then the purple will be saved under the possible colors. But if I already have it, I just simply search it here and it will be added. So after I click on save, then the colors will be saved like that. I can expand, I can collapse here. So I add another attribute, manufacturer. I don't need to. Material. So I click on add. So different materials, maybe I have it in cotton only, cotton. Then I'll say I'll collapse it here. I'll collapse it, or I'll click on save to save them. I can add another attribute, maybe different sizes that I want. I can also do that. So you can manage your attributes. You write them only one time and you can use them on different on different products. Maybe size. So if I can add size, then I'll click here on size maybe. So since size we did not specify them, so we have to specify it here by clicking here. Maybe 45. So it means that it shall have a size of 45, and maybe the size of 35, and then that size of 45, and maybe the size of 50. So those are the sizes that you shall possibly have. Then after click on save, so we have this one. So let us update the whole product and then go and check how these attributes look like. So I'll open this link in a new tab, and then when you come to the product itself and then we scroll down, you'll see the additional information here, and this additional information we have been given the attributes. Among the attributes we have colors, okay, and then we have available colors, we have we have sizes. But you should see something here that you should notice. Our attribute of material is clickable. Why is it clickable? It is clickable because we enabled, it is clickable because we enabled that the material should do what? Should make archives. Can you see this archives? It is ticked. So it means that someone can even be able to check all the products which are made of what? Of material. So if you click here, all the products which are having the material as cotton will be what? Will be displayed, because it is what? Is in archive. So for example, if yours is a bookshop, you can make the authors to be in archives. So it means that if someone want to see a book, the books of certain authors, then they'll click on what? On the archive of the author, a specific author, and then they'll see all the books by that author. But it will make no sense to make book pages to have the archives. No one can search the books by the number of books. It doesn't make sense. But if you want, you can do it, but doesn't what? It doesn't make sense. Okay, so you can even make the archives of colors. But I hope you have understood the meaning of what? Of archives, and I hope you have understood the meaning of attributes. And if you want to see your attributes, just simply come here and then we'll see the attributes. So you see all those possible colors that we added, they have been added here inside the what? Inside the site, those possible sites that we added. Okay, so that's how we use extra attributes to give us full control in how we convey our products towards our heart, towards our customers. Okay, so the attribute parts, it's also covered at this moment. Okay, so that's all about the product so far. Now let us look at the Woocommerce itself. So we shall come back to the Woocommerce. This Woocommerce dashboard is, you are going to explore it. The previous time we did not explore the whole of it. So we begin with the Woocommerce. We said that we have 3, but in the previous update they added this this more field is for what? For marketing, but it was not there before. Okay, we are having only 3, but we shall look at it later also. So let us begin with the Woocommerce part. So begin with the WooCommerce, and then you see here the dashboard. So here the dashboard, we shall start seeing the the recommendation, like you want to, the summary of our shop. Okay, personalize your store, set up the shipping, set up the tax. All those things, they're not set, but we shall set them later. So that's the dashboard, and then when you set them, then it will be showing us a summary of the performance of our shop. So we come to orders. How do you manage orders? So to manage orders, at this moment there's no order, so we have to learn how to place an order. So there are two ways how you can place an order. One way is through adding the order by yourself. Okay, the other way is through the customer adding the order. So to do that, I'm going to open this in another browser, so that this browser should act like a like a customer. So I'm going to place an order, so it will come here, and then I'll say add to cart. I've bought this virtual product, and then this a good shirt. So if I want to check out, I can either click here, or I click here on view cart, and when I click on view cart, I'll be able to see the products. I can remove them if I want. I can even change the quantity, and then I can update the product, and then my summary and everything will be displayed here. So when I click on checkout, I'll be able to do to place my product. Now I can put my information. Okay, so company IUT Bangladesh, state Dhaka, apartment IUT is optional, city Dhaka, and then we come to the district Dhaka. This is optional. Phone number 01332257609. Email address, and put this email address UG news, here there is Z24@gmail.com, and then I can put here the extra information, maybe do it hurry up. So after I place the I place the order. So when I place the order, it brings the error. What is this error for? It says that there is no payment method. Can you see even here? Sorry, since that there is no available payment methods for my region. Okay, so why is this error displaying? It's because we did not set the payment method. Okay, so the customers cannot display their orders. So let us learn how to place the payment methods. To do that, I'll come back to my shop, and then I'll come to settings. We shall look at settings, but at this moment let's come to settings. Okay, so I'll open settings, the new tab, and under settings we see here there's another tab called payments. So here in payments we can enable methods that we're using. So it is showing the customer that they cannot place the order because there's no payment method, and it is showing that because we have not enabled any here. So maybe I can say I'll allow bank transfer, and I can set up more details about my bank transfer, maybe put the bank number, everything. I can put all that information here, the account numbers, everything I'll put here. So that way the customer will be placing their products, their orders. They will be able to see the information about my bank. I can allow check payments, and if I want to set up, I just click on setup. I can allow cash on delivery, and I want to set up more information. I click here on set up information, then I save. So after saving, let me come back and refresh on this side. So when I refresh on this side, now you see payment methods have been displayed here. Before they were not there. So I can say maybe I'll do cash on delivery. I'll pay when I do I receive the products. So I I place the order now. So I'm like a customer. I've placed my order, and then I'll get the order number here, and the date when it is being placed, and then the total and the cash on delivery as a payment method. So if I come back to this side and I click on WooCommerce itself, I'll see, and I come to orders, I'll see that there is one order which has been displayed. Before it was not there, okay, and this order is in the state, or in the status of hold. So if I want to manage this order, I'll simply click on the product itself, I mean the order itself, and then I'll see the details about this order. Okay, so the shipping address, I can even modify this order. Okay, so the question is, how do you manage the what? The order. So to manage this order, we have to change its different states. Okay, so right now its status is on hold. So if we want to change the status to another, I'll have to change it maybe to processing. So processing, this is status like the product, I mean the order is not delivered. We have received the order, but we are processing. Maybe we want to maybe it is in transferring process, okay, shipping process. So we have to put it in the processing status. Okay, but this customer cannot be able to see anything. Why? Because he did not create a what? He did not create an account. Okay, so as we proceed, I'll show you how the customer can create the accounts and do the rest. So at this moment, this when it is in processing, so you can see here the order is written 1 because the order is in processing. So assume that I have completed the whole order. So to do that, I'll simply come here and change the status to what? To completed. If the order was cancelled, I can change that status here to cancelled. If I want to refund this order, maybe he had paid and because of some reason I want to send him back their money, or I want to give the back the money and bring back my product, something like that, because of some reason, I can refund and then I update. So let me put completed. So when I put on completed, you see it is showing 1 because it is under process. Now when I update, then you'll see that this order has been completed. Okay, we shall look at these things later, grant access and everything. So if you see here, still this customer has no what? Has no information about his what? His order. Okay, so when he load, because the order has been set into complete, then you'll see these products are what? Are now visible, like a virtual product is now downloadable. Okay, the virtual product is now downloadable. Why? Because we have set this product back to what? I mean the product, I mean the order status to completed. Otherwise, if I put it back to processing and then I come and refresh here, you see the downloadable products, the cover photo and the image, if and the MP3 itself, if I put it back to processing, still will be able to see it. Why? Because we have already granted the what? The product to be inside the what? The completed. I can even revoke, like if I want to remove the access, I can remove the access by simply clicking here on revoke access, and on revoke access, then these products, they will not be what? They will not be accessed by the what? By this customer. See, right now they are downloadable, but at the moment the download link has been what? Has been removed. So that's how we do what? That's how we manage the orders. So if you click back on the orders, then you'll see all the orders inside the what? Inside the single list. So you can even perform some bulk actions like selecting all of them, and then you select, maybe delete these orders or change the status, all of them at once. Maybe there are too many orders and then you want to change them to a certain state, you can select specific orders and then change their state in that form. Okay, so I hope you have understood how we handle orders in WooCommerce. So we shall go to something else, which is what? Which is the coupons. So these coupons, they enable you to give your customers discounts. To create a coupon, you simply click here on add coupon. Then you'll be able to create the discount for your what? For your customer. Maybe I want to give Eid discount. So to do that, I can either generate the code by the WooCommerce. So when I click here, WooCommerce will generate the code for me. Okay, maybe I want to write my own code. So your code should be as simple as possible. You should don't have complicated text. Maybe this is the bonus, id bonus. Okay, so that is the code for the coupon. So I can put here the the details. We offer 10% discount in id weeks, or in id week, or in the week of the id. So we offer 10% discount. So after doing that, that is just a description, and this is the coupon ID. So I'll copy the coupon ID. So I'll have to set the coupon, how it will function. So they'll tell you here which type. Do you want to give a fixed amount as a discount, or you want to give a discount according to percentage? So, or you want to give a discount fixed to a certain product. So if I select percentage, then I'll have to write here which percentage I want to give. I say that I promised them 10, so I put there 10%. So if someone purchases and uses this coupon, they will be able to do what? To use 10%. So I can allow whether I want to allow free shipping for this coupon or not, and I can allow when this coupon will do what? Will expire. So if I want this this coupon, for example, the id is 22nd, and I want to expire after like 1 week of id, so I have to put here 29. So I mean that I can put it between. So the coupon can start working here from 27 up to this, or 29. So it means that from today up to this date, the coupon will stop what? Will stop working. It will be expired. Okay. So after setting the expiry date, I can put restrictions. If you want to, you can put restriction. For example, the minimum amount that someone need to spend in order to use this coupon. I can say like I will not allow someone to use this coupon if he has not spent more than $50. Okay, or I can say I will not allow someone who has to use this coupon if he has spent more than $1,000. Okay, so minimum and maximum, we say them here. So if you want to use this coupon for individual use or to a specific person only, then you have to check this one. Then it will be used for only one person. If you want to exclude some products, then some item for sale, then you have to use this one. Okay, if you want to put it on specific products, then you can search here the product that you want to put so those coupons, it means that it will work only for these products, but for me I want to leave it for every product. If I want this product to exclude some products where this coupon I don't want to work to, so I have to put it there also, and then the products that I will have listed there, they will be excluded from the from the use of this coupon. If I want to exclude it from a certain category, I can specify there. If I want to include it in a certain category, I can also specify there. If I want to exclude it, to restrict it to some certain emails that they should not use it, I can also put the emails there in form of a a list. If you want to see the details, you just click here and then they'll show you the details. Maybe I don't want people who are using Gmail to use this product, then this coupon, then you can come and read that, and then they'll show you how to do that. You just put simply star and then maybe at gmail.com. So it means that everyone who is having Gmail do not use it. Maybe if I want maybe some Yahoo, so it means that everyone who is using Yahoo will not do what? Will not be able to use it. Is the one who will do what? Will be able to use it. Okay, so I can use the limits, like I want the number of time. Maybe I would want it, I want only the first 10 people to use these coupons, then after 10 people it should be expired. I can specify them there. I want maybe if I want like to link to specific products inside the cart, I can also specify here. So if I want someone not to use it to a specific person, person not use it to a certain number of times, I can also specify there. I can say maybe a certain person should not use it 2 times for a single individual. So I'll specify there like that. So by publishing, then it means that this coupon will be able to be used. So let us try to purchase using this coupon. So to purchase using this coupon, I'll simply come to another browser and come to the shop, and then I'll click on add product to cart, and then after clicking add product to cart, and then I'll have to come and do what, and check out, and then I will click here to apply coupon. You see, this is where we apply coupons. Okay, so when I click here, I'll be able to do what, to apply the coupon. For example, I'll put the exact name. Otherwise, if I put a wrong spelling like this, then the coupon won't work. Okay, so I have to select again and put a correct name, which is that one, and then say apply coupon. Then you see green success color, and then you will see here like eat bonus 10% of the amount has been given as a discount. You see, 55 has been removed from the total what, from the total amount. Then you can go ahead and do what, and place the order. So when you place the order, it has been delivered. Now if you come back to this product, to coupons, and then I'll see this coupon inside here, and then I'll see like the number of times that we have used it, which is 1 time, and it is unlimited, and it will expire on 28th May of 2020. So I can see how I print this coupon and share it with different people. So that's how we create what, that's how we create different coupons, and that's how we use coupons. Okay, so I hope you've understood that. So we shall proceed to something else, which is what, which is customers. And how do you create customers? Okay, so customers have to create accounts for us to have to trace them, or for them to log in into what, into our system again. So to do that, you have to allow the customers to create account. Right now, if this customer leaves this page, he won't be able to access his orders, so it's not a good design. So it is better to allow the customers to create their account so that they can come back and do what, and manage their orders and everything that they have inside, that they have between us with them. So if I click on my account, you see it needs us to log in, but there is no possibility of registration. So how do we set this? Okay, so to allow customers to register, first of all, you have to come here to settings, and then come here to general settings. Now you have to say allow anyone to register, and then you say allow them to register as customer. And then after setting there, but still, even if you come here, you will not see the possibility of registration unless you go to the WordPress login, and they will see you see the possibility of registration. So after setting that, you come to WooCommerce and you go to WooCommerce settings. Okay, so WooCommerce settings, you come to account and privacy. So account and privacy, you will find different things that will allow you to allow your customers to register with your website or not. So you see here different options. Allow customers to place order without creating an account. If you don't want to allow customer to place their orders like the way it was without creating an account, you have to check out this. Okay, so when I save, and let me try to come and place another product, another order, you see, now if I add to cart and then I go to checkout, you see, when I go to checkout, you see they will not allow me. Hey, you cannot what, you must be logged in order to place the what, to place the order. I hope you can see that. How did you do that? By not allowing them to register. So if I want to allow them to register, then you say here allow customers to log in into account during checkout. So if I place this one and I save, then these customers, when they want to place their checkout, they'll be able to do what? To log in. You see, this was not before there, but if we put it there, then they'll be able to be given this form of login. But remember, still registration has not come. So I come back, account creation. Allow customers to create account during checkout. So if I put this one and I save, you'll see here we have only the login part, okay? But if I check out this one and then I come and say refresh, then you'll see when the customer will want to place the order, they will be given automatically their account has been created. Okay, so how did you do that? By allowing them to create the account during the placing of order. So if you want to allow the customer to create the account during on the my account page, you have to allow this. It means that if I allow this one on the my account page and then I save, it means that if I come here on my account, you see this customer has been able to create his order automatically when he did what? When he placed the order, and his password has been sent to his link. So let me log out, and when you come here to my account, you'll see we have now another part for the customer to register. And what made us able to do that is allow customer to create account on my account page. Okay, so if you want to customer to create account automatically, when customer account generate password account, something like that, these ones you can set them here. Okay, so if I save for generate password, then you see the customer will be able to create their own password. Otherwise, if you check out this one, generate password, then the password will be created and sent to his email. Otherwise, if I remove that, then the customers will be able to create their own password when they create their accounts. So I hope you have understood that, and let me create now the account UNEWS24 and then the email, maybe the username I'll keep. Okay, the username I'll keep Hadi, and then email, and then the password Hadi123. Okay, so after I register, weak password, they don't allow me for the password is too weak. Let me create a hard password. So that's why you see Woocommerce needs us to do what? To register by the password itself. So let me put here 0. They want us to mix some numbers. Okay. So if I mix numbers like that, the password is there. Okay, so I'll register and then I'll save. Now this account is already there. Why? Because when you create the account for the first time, they automatically sent to us the account. Now let me log into this email and I see the account. Remember, when you place the order for the first time, this automatic account creation was checked, so automatically the account was created. So let me log into my Gmail because they have sent me the password, and put the password. I hope it is there. So the password has been sent to me. If you don't see the password here, sometimes it comes in the spam, so you have to come to spam, and then you'll find the password there. Can you see? eShop. The email has come, but was in spam, and this was for the order. Let us go back. Let us see the email for account has been created. Okay, because the account is created first, and then we see our password is here. So I'll come here and log in using the same email and the password that was used to generate. Okay, because we had set it to be generated automatically. So if I paste that one there, and then I want to be remembered, and then I click on login inside another browser. Remember, these are two different browsers. Then I'll have another I have my account created. Okay, so if I click on my account, I'll be able to see my account. This side I'm a customer. You know, I'm using two browsers. This is for the admin, this is the browser for the what, for the customer. So I can see customers dashboard, I can see orders. These are all the orders that customer has been placing. He can also preview his order, and he can even see the status of his order. It was placed on this day, and then the status, and then the products that are inside that order, and then the delivery address. He can see the downloads if we have some downloads. Okay, so let us try to buy a download right now. I mean a virtual product like this. Let me add it and buy it, and then check out, and then submit. I have the information already there. I'll pay on delivery and place the order, and then you see I have the order placed. And then if I come to my account and then I click on dashboard, I mean on my orders, I'll be able to see the orders, but this order is still on hold. So let me go and if you come to downloads, this order does not have any downloads. Can you see? I don't have any downloads, yet I have bought this the virtual product. So it will be downloadable by simply coming to orders and then come to that on hold order, in the held order, and change its status to what? To change its status to completed, and then update. Then if you come back and refresh here, and then you see the downloads will be available. Why? Because we have set this product for virtual, I mean this order of virtual, to be complete. Then the downloads are what? They are available. I hope you understand that. So I can be able to download the photo cover, I can be able to download the MP3. Okay, so that's how we handle the virtual order of, I mean the order for the virtual product. Okay, and that's how we handle orders. You can come and play more with orders and the accounts of customers. If I click on customer, then I'll see the list of what, of the customers who have registered with my what, with my account. If I click on here, Adija Jaze, and then I'll be able to see the account of the customer, and I can manage him. I can even delete him, I can ban him, I can change some basic information. Maybe if they forget their password, I can set for them the what, the password, and then I send it to them. I can give them the first name, the last name, everything. Okay, so that's how we handle WooCommerce orders and the customers. So we come to reports. So these reports shows you how you perform, I mean how your shop is performing. So for example, you can see on these 7 days, I can even switch to a month, I can even custom and set my own range. So you can see, let me click on 7 days so that I can show you. You can see in 7 days, in this first part, they will show us the amount of money that I've made, total amount, which is 5,285. That's the total amount I've made. And then we'll see here a graph that is showing you the total amount that you have made. So here, average gross sales. This is like average, like if per day. Okay, per day, it means that we are selling 7,756. That's the average gross sale, and it is at this level. Okay, so those graphs are important to see how your shop is performing. Average daily sales, they are these ones. It's the same as this one, average graph sales. Sales, net sales in period. So these are net sales without what? Without the shipping. Okay, so orders placed, you can see the orders placed, it is at this point, which is there. Okay, items purchased, the number of items purchased there at this point. Okay, which is beginning from the middle up to the top. Refunded products, there is none. There is no coupons that are being used. How much coupon has been used, you can see here at this point. The coupon is being displayed, which is showing yellow and showing there. So when you move over, then they'll change it to what? To purple. So those are reports. You can come here and see the sales by product report. Then you can select a specific product and see how it is doing, what, how it is performing. by a specific product. Okay, then if you do that, then you see a specific product, how it is performing. So you have sales by category. You can select a specific category and see how it is performing. So you can as well export this data, maybe by downloading it. Coupons, performance, and then customer downloads, all this information you can check them at this point. Maybe I want to see the information of this month and I want to download it and maybe take it with my team and look at it. So to download, you simply click here, export as CSV, and then let me come back to sales by date, and then I select this month or this week, and then I click on export to CSV, and then you'll see they'll export my product inside the Excel file, and my records inside the Excel file, so I can keep these records to reuse them later, or can share them with my system, or I can use them in my statistics to see how my shop is performing. Why is it not opening? Did it download? So you can see the name is related to what has been downloaded. I don't know why it's not opening. Maybe my Excel is having some issues. So that's how we export products, and that's how we manage the reports. That's how we export reports, and that's how we manage reports. So you come to settings. So settings, you will see all the information that you may want to change inside your inside your shop. That information that we began with when you're installing WooCommerce products. So if you want to change it, you can simply come to settings, then we'll change the general information, then you click on this tab, you'll change the information about the product, whether you want to allow the product to be added through Ajax. Ajax is the ability for the product to be loaded without refreshing the whole page. You can change the unit that you want to use. You can even change the unit of dimensions that you want to use. You can come and change the shipping. You see even the inventory is there. You can come and change the shipping zone. Maybe you want to set specific price shipping for specific range of spaces. You can set those shipping zones at this point, as well as shipping classes. Okay, so payments, I've already discussed that payment that will allow. Then account and privacy, I've already discussed that one. Then the emails here is like, when do you want to send the email to a customer? When the order is created, when the order is cancelled, when the order is all that you can set them at this tab of of emails. Then we come to integrations. This one we shall look at them later. It's just a little bit advanced. Then you come to advanced. Then inside this advanced, you can just change the slugs. But here, to keep your shop organized, leave them the way they are. Okay, don't change don't change the slugs. So that's all about settings. You can come and do and play with the settings. So if you come to status, they will show you how your website is performing. Okay, the status of your website, how is it performing? So here at status, you'll see if your website is having any error, any problem. You can come and check them at this point. But you see, everything for mine is okay, only that I'm not using the HTTPS connection, meaning my connection is not secured. So that's the warning that I have to work on. Terms and condition page is not set, so you know where we can set it from, inside the settings, and then terms and conditions. So I have to also set that one. How do I set it? Let me show you. Oh, I already show you. Just come to settings and then come to the page of privacy and policy. Page of privacy and policy, and then you'll see terms and terms and conditions. Privacy and policies here. Terms and condition. What is it? Where do we set it from though? The page of terms and conditions is not set. Privacy and policy, it is set. Terms and condition. Okay, it is here in the advanced tab. Then I can select my page for terms and condition. I'll just keep privacy and policy. Then I update. Then you see, that is the use of this status part. It will tell you how ready your shop is standing whether there's any error. Now if you come down, you'll see the error of terms and condition has done what? Has gone. So terms and condition page is not public. Oh, I have to come and say that page to be public. Where's that page? You see, pages. I'll save all of them to be published. So how do you multiple edit? So select all of them, and then I'll set all of them to be published. Is that possible? No, I have to publish one by one. So I click there. Oh, if I quick edit, can I do it with quick edit? It's taking up much of our time. But the point is, you have to come to pages and do what? And publish it. So quick edit. Can I change publish? This one is published. Which one is in draft? This one, terms and policy. You see, so I'll quick edit this one and change it from draft to what? To published. So if I publish it, now this error should do what? Should go. Let me terms and condition. So if I refresh, you see the terms and condition error has done what? Has gone. It is now very well. So that's how we check the status of a product. The only error that I have is this HTTPS. I hope if you install the SSL, you will not see this error. Okay, but for me, I have not installed it, so no problem. So that's how we set. We check the status of a product. I mean of our Woocommerce. So we come to the extensions. So what are extensions? So extensions, they are like plugins, but plugins for Woocommerce. You remember we say that plugins, they add more functionality to WordPress. And among the plugins, we look at the share button plugins. Even the Woocommerce itself, it is a plugin of WordPress, but it gives us ability to turn our WordPress website into an e-commerce shop. Okay, but even though Woocommerce is there, but it cannot do all things that we want to be done to make a real shop that we want to do. So it also allows other developers to create plugins or to create other extensions that will do what? That will be added to its functionality. So we have a lot of extensions for Woocommerce. Some are for sale and some are for free. So if you come here to extensions, you'll be taken to Woocommerce extensions. You have featured extension, you have all extension, enhanced extension, enhancement extension, free extension, marketing extensions, payment extensions. They are nothing but plugins, but they are plugins for Woocommerce. Okay, so if you click here, for example, you'll see here some enhancements, extensions, variation and swatches, catalog and visibility, Woocommerce checkout. All these, they are what? They are Woocommerce extensions. They add more power to what? To Woocommerce. So we shall look at this extension one by one, but today we shall not look at all of them. Okay, so you can even come and discover more. Okay, if you want to discover more, you can just simply come and search maybe Woocommerce extensions. Okay, so when I click here on Woocommerce extensions, I mean, okay, I can just best Woocommerce extension. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so that I should see what are the best Woocommerce extensions so far. So there are a lot there. So even though Woocommerce is a plugin, but there is also another big list of Woocommerce plugins, other plugins that depend on Woocommerce or that they add more power to Woocommerce. For example, if you see here, you'll see best 2020s best-selling Woocommerce product, plugins. Can you see all these? They are just extending the Woocommerce. They're just contributing more things to what? To Woocommerce. Okay, so we shall look at some of them. So among the cool plugins that I can show you for Woocommerce is the what? Is the Invoice plugin. This Invoice plugin enables us to create PDF for what? For invoices. Okay, for our invoices and the receipts. So to create, to install this plugin, I can simply come to plugins, then add. So when I click on add, okay, just like the way we did before, then I click on add, and then I'll be able to see the plugins for WooCommerce. I mean, for the normal plugins. Now, if I search just WooCommerce itself, you'll see other plugins. WooCommerce is one, but you can see we have a lot of plugins which are adding more functionality to WooCommerce. A lot. All these Woo Sidecut, Woo whatever, WooCommerce Square, Woo, all of these, they are what? They're adding more functionality to plugins. Tara Wallet, all of these, they're adding more functionalities. So you have to come and play with them. Maybe you can discover a plugin that you didn't know about, but it can help you to improve. I mean, it can help to add more functionality to what? On WooCommerce plugin. You see, like these ones, all of them, they are there. So what am I going to do? I'm going to put this plugin called WooCommerce PDF Invoice and Packing. So this is the plugin that I'm going to use for testing or to make you learn the plugin. So I'll click here on add plugin. So it is being installed. Okay, it has been installed. Then I'll activate it by simply click on activate. So this plugin will be activated. Okay, so after having that plugin activated, so we are going to see how we can use this plugin. But when we activate this plugin, we shall realize that if we come to plugin, I mean to WooCommerce, we see this PDF invoices. It was not there. It was not there. It has just been added. So if I click on PDF invoices, we shall be able to set up the information about this plugin that this plugin will want. This plugin, of course, it is going to help us to make documents that we may want. So we can either run the setup wizard or run settings step by step here. So if I want to run the setup wizard, I simply click here, run the setup wizard, then they'll take me through the steps. What the name of my shop is called eShop. Where is it located? Maybe where 1704 board bazaar. Hey, what am I writing? Board bazaar, Gazipur, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Okay, that's my address. So let's click next. Okay, so what is my logo? If I want my things to look better, I can set my logo. So I'll come and upload it here, the logo for my shop. I'll set this one to be as the logo for my shop, and then I click on set logo. Okay, then I click on next. I will select when I'll be attaching this this email where it should be attached, in case in which process when the PDF should be created. Okay, so I can select some process here, maybe on cancel order, on what I can even leave some. Okay, so I say next, and then display options. If I want to show some buttons in display phone number, display invoice date, display the voucher number, display, so I can shipping address. So I display here what I want, and I can hide what I don't want. Maybe I don't want to put display this one, I can leave it all, put it there. Okay, so after I set the paper size, maybe letter or A4, the best one is A4, the normal one. Then I say next, and then I can say if I want to show the buttons for creating the PDF inside the order list, I set it there, and then I say next, and then I'll be done setting this. So I click on finish. So when I click on finish, it means that I have finished to do what? To set this plugin. So after finishing, I can come and set more information. Among the information I can put is like the address. I can put it in the footer. These are the fields that you can add in different parts. You see, so among the fields I have the field of footer. Maybe I want to put my my copyright, maybe I can say copyright, or anything that you want to put in the footer. Copyright shop Dakar. So that will be placed inside the what, inside the footer of my shop. Then I say save, then it means that I've updated the what, the information. I can come again and say the documents, settings, you see, number, format, all this information. I can send them here. I can come and set this. I can check the status if everything is okay. Okay, I can check them here, but everything is okay at this moment. Okay, so what's the use now? So we say that this one will help us to create the order PDFs. So if I come here to my orders, you see we did not have this functionality before. Okay, here we are able to create even the shipping, the shipping PDF. So if I click on shipping, maybe I want to attach this shipping PDF. You see the PDF has been created. This is really wonderful. I can even download it and then print it or send it to my to my customer. This PDF is for what? For shipping. It is for shipping. You see, I can print it and then attach it to what? To the quantity, and our footer is there. Okay, so I can print it, I can do whatever I want with it. We did not have that functionality, but we have been able to add it. I can even check this order. So if you realize that we did not have this part of PDF, but that extension is the one that has enabled us print invoice. Okay, so if I want to make the invoice, we have packaging slip and the invoice slip. So if I want to make the invoice for this one, I just simply click here, then it will tell us whether it has already prepared. You see, now the invoice is now also prepared. You see these ticks are here. So if I come here, you see the invoice, so I don't need to write the invoice again manually. So this PDF can help. You see my logo is there, my information about the shop, my address, and then the invoice, the date and everything that we selected, the method, and then the name, whether if you're having the shipping price, all of them, they will be here, the subtotal and the total, and then the the checkout. It's a PDF. I can even do what, I can even download it and send it or print it. So that's how we use the we use the plugin of Woocommerce. There are a lot plugins outside there that you can do that you can play with. So I allow you to go and play with other Woocommerce plugins, not any other kind of Woocommerce plugins, but the Woocommerce plugins. So at this moment we shall stop this plugin from there. So I hope you have learned a lot so far. What have we looked at? We have looked at the linked products, we have looked at the digital products, we have looked at the product attributes, we have looked at the Woocommerce interface, where we explored the Woocommerce dashboard, we explored the products part, how to add products and everything. We have explored the analytics part. We have not explored the analytics part. So if you click on the analytics, they'll just show you the reports of your of your product. But there, I'll not go there so much because it is pretty straightforward, but it helps you to manage the reports. So you also have here you have a shortcut like for your for your orders. If you have the orders, you'll find them here. If you have any inbox of a message, you will find it there, like a communication from the Woocommerce. And then if you have the stock, everything is okay. If you have the stock round out, you'll see the warning there. Even the orders is there. So that's how we do we process and manage the Woocommerce. You see here it was showing this dot because we are not completed every order. So if I complete every order, I put in a complete process, then I'll be able to do this dot will no longer be shown. One order has not been completed. So it just gives us a notice that there is something that is still pending. Okay, so that's it. Now you can come and play with everything inside the Woocommerce. So the last part of our today's video is how, okay, I'm going to introduce you to something new that we didn't know about, which is the Woocommerce Android App. So the Woocommerce Android App will enable us to manage our e-commerce Woocommerce website using our Android app. So what about the Android app? Let us look at it. So I'll switch on my phone. Okay, so switch on your phone too. We are going to see how we can manage our shop using the Android phone. Okay, so instead of us coming and suffer on the website, let us maybe first checking, let us see how we can install the Woocommerce Android app and be able to get updates from our website anytime that they come. So I'll simply come to my Play Store and search. There, you can search there anywhere. You just go to Play Store. This is my Play Store. Okay, this is my mobile phone. I hope you can see it properly. I hope you can see it clearly. So I'll come and search Woocommerce. Okay, so I'll click on Woocommerce and then I'll see the app is there. So I'll install the app. So we can see our app has installed. In fact, the app itself is here, so you should install it too. So when you open it, you'll see it here. So if I click on login, then they'll tell us I should put the website link, my website link, which is this one. I'll come and just paste it here. Oh, it cannot paste. It is learn.shopcommerce.com. okay, then I press enter, then to log into my website, and then you see what they said. We have to include the Jetpack. Okay, we have to install the Jetpack plugin in order our website, I mean this Woocommerce, to work. So we shall come to our website and then come to what? To plugins, and then add new plugin. And then when you add a new plugin, we shall search for Jetpack. Jetpack is a very famous plugin. You can even see it just immediately on the first page of WordPress. It's a very famous plugin. We have another special day to learn Jetpack, but at this moment we're just going to install it. We shall not go too much, so I'm just going to install it, but we have another special day for what? For Jetpack. So I click on install. Jetpack will be installed. So you have to install Jetpack 2 on your website. Then I activate Jetpack. So Jetpack will start activating, and then I'll set the what? Set the Jetpack. So to set up the Jetpack, I simply click on setup. Okay, but before you even set up, you must make sure before you go there on setup, you must make sure that you come to users, and then you come to your user account. For example, this is my user account. You have to make sure that this email is correct. Do you listen? I hope you understand that this email for yours, it must be correct. It should not be a wrong email. Okay, it should be right email. Okay, then you click on setup. Then I say I approve. This is my website. Then Jetpack will connect with its servers. We have another day for Jetpack. Although it's a very wide and big plugin, really helpful. Then you have to click here on continue free. It is for sale. Some parts are for sale, others are for free. Just click here, start with free, and then click on continue, and then you have created your website with with the Jetpack. Don't set other things here. We shall look at them later, but you can come and just preview. But if you reach this point, it means that you have connected your Jetpack with your WordPress website. Okay, so we can, after installing Jetpack in our website, then we can now proceed with with the Woocommerce website, app. Okay, so to proceed with my Woocommerce app, let me put everything in background that you can see everything. Okay, so that's my app. Now let us proceed with the Woocommerce app. After installing Jetpack on our WordPress website. Okay, I hope you can see everything there clearly. I hope you can see everything clearly. Okay, so I'll say sign in, because I already put the Jetpack app. So I'll put my my email. That's why I say that this email should be should be correct. Otherwise, if you put a wrong email, it will not work. Already it is here. Okay, so I'll click on sign in that email, and then there are two ways. They can either send you a magic link to the email, then you go and log in with that link, or you enter using using password. So me, I'll put password. It is simpler for me. Okay, so that's my password, and then I say for this, and then I say next. So for me, I put some security. When someone wants to use my Jetpack, I have to be sent the security code, and I've received it here. So I'm going to put it just like the way it has been sent here. Jetpack is a word plugin for security, for anything, many things. We shall look at it later, but this time we are just using it for this Woocommerce app. I think that's it. So this they just send it to my mobile phone because it is using my Jetpack. So if everything is okay, you will receive your shop inside your inside your mobile Android phone. So you can see it means that now we have our shop inside the app, which is very great. It will help us not to go every time to the website to check whether there is an order, whether to do what, to add a new product. Just we can manage our website using the app in our mobile phone. That is really great. Okay, so let's just explore some information in this app. Among the information that we have, we can see the analytics, like how your app is performing, the revenue that we have made in today, the amount of money that we have made, so this is the total amount of orders that we have confirmed today, the order that you have confirmed in a week, the order that you confirmed in the month. We can see here top products that are performing very well. For example, in these days of corona, then you may find like right product that you should sell. Okay, so maybe you may find like what people are buying most, and it's what you'll invest in. So I say today the most products, they'll be listed here, and then this week, and then this month. Okay, and then this year. Okay, so we can that's just at a glance. When you just log into Woocommerce, that is what you'll see. So we come to the orders. Here they'll show you a list of orders that have been placed inside your shop. So instead of for us to go to the computer and first log in and check for the orders, which is tiresome, we can just do that by just clicking on the icon of our app, and then we manage our shop. So processing, we'll see here the processing, the orders which are in process, and then here we'll be able to see the orders which are inside orders which have been completed. We will see, you'll be able to see them here. If you click on the order, you'll see its complete details, the products that are inside this order. You can even refresh by scrolling, or you can see the product that in this order, the details of that product. You can see the note, you can add a note, you can see the time that this product order has been changed. You can call your customer, you can send them a message. You see their phone numbers are here. For example, if I click on call here, it will open a dialer, and I'll be able to call my customer, which makes it so simple than going to the website and check for the orders and copy the number manually. I can modify this order by clicking here on edit, and maybe change its status to pending, to on hold, to cancel, to failed. I can refund this order. So if I go back, that was the part of order. I can click on the part of on the part of products. So on the part of products, I'll see my products, all my products, which is really wonderful. I'll be able to manage them inside my inside my shop. I can manage them here. So if I click on this product, for example, the virtual product, I'll be able to manage. I can even edit it. For example, if I click on this product, this one, I'll be able to manage, beginning from the photos, up to the information. For example, I want to change the name of this product. I can put there full stop instead. Then if I want to update, I just click on update, then it will do the logic and go to our website and update it. That is really simple compared to the way it was. I can see the reviews, everything about this product just within my within my hand. I can even see the reviews that have been placed here. So it is really powerful product. So to conclude our today's class, I'll place an order and I show you how it can help to notify you when someone places an order. So this is the customer page, and then he'll come to shop, and then on this shop I'll click on this product, and then I say add to cart, and then let me just be at home, assume that I've not even opened the application itself, and then come to to add to cart, and then I come to checkout, and then I come to proceed to checkout. I say cash on delivery, and now you see when I have written the terms and conditions, now you see when I click place order, it just process, and within second when my order will be processed here, we can get the notification immediately on our mobile phone. To create some a tone, and then you can be able to see the notification on our mobile phone. You can see that the WooCommerce order has been placed, and then within the app we'll see what has been bought, and then you can even contact this customer immediately when you receive the order, to confirm whether the order is right or not. And this can be very good for you to be in touch with your customers, like not to delay, to be updated, to be fully connected with your WooCommerce website. So you have to use the WooCommerce app. So for today we shall not go beyond here. I'll stop here. Let us meet in the next video, and I hope you'll not miss. And all the information and the links for the previous videos, I'll put them inside the description of this video. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope we'll meet in the next video, where I'm going to show you more cool things about the WordPress and WooCommerce itself. I remain Muhindo Mbalk. See you.